Someone is like, I wish I can have 100 goats. That is mistake number one. You have failed already. Farmers do one single mistake. They invest on the factors of production and forget the production. Not even 10 million shillings spent on construction. I'm housing 300 goats. 300 goats can get me a minimum of 150 million shillings every 6 months.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NTV Seeds of Gold. Last week, we were right here breaking down the silly mistakes people make in goat farming that cost them the entire investment. Now, this week, we are still here because there is still so much more to break down for you that you can learn so you don't have to lose your business. We got so much in store for you. Do not go away. Stick around.
Baby, what is a junk food? Ebisagazi. This is junk food for goats. If you want to make ebisagazi useful, you make it silage. But you can't give ebisagazi to goats and really? Ebisagazi? This is just fiber. You never have to look for a good vet. You need to look for exceptional vets. A good vet treats goats. It makes sure they are okay. The best vets prevent goats from getting sick.
Okay. So, Obed,
Yes.
10 little mistakes, 10 silly mistakes thus far. We have more.
Very, very many mistakes that we do. You know, farmers are very funny. First, they call it a culture. Is it a Muganda, a Musoga? Which, this is a business, this is not a culture. And if anything is culture, it should be culture, it should be business culture. It should have specific core values. Silly mistake number whatever it is. I am telling you, you cannot afford to give baby water to goats. Really? There's what we call junk food. And a restaurant or a waiter will tell you, we only have junk.
Junk is unwanted anymore. It's rubbish. It's trash, really.
Our never.
Domino.
Junk food. Really unwanted. Spoiled, vague, on a plate. And the guy is saying, I'm trading in junk food. This is what they are bringing. They are bringing their junk food from the junk restaurant along a junk road. They are bringing the same business thing here to the goat business. Baby, what is a junk food? Ebisagazi. This is junk food for goats. Really? Ebisagazi.
So what's the real food?
If you want to make ebisagazi useful, you make it silage. Silage is a combination, is a concentrate. But you can't give ebisagazi to goats and this is just fiber. This is why we add molasses, we add maize bran, we add wheat bran, we add cotton seed cake, we add all these things we are supplementing the fiber. Fiber is going to speed up the metabolism of the digestion. This is why NTV Seeds of Gold is here. You're going to learn by force. 2026, no joke. Now, when an animal, let's talk about goats specifically. When an animal eats fiber food, such as elephant grass, call it napier, call it those shrubs with very big broad leaves, like ebisagazi. It is speeding up the metabolism. Now, let's think about it. You're giving it a catalyst that is going to speed up the digestion system. But in the digestion, there is nothing. So what are you speeding now? You get my point? So, silly mistake is to give biwata, bisagazi, and malagara. You know malagara? They call them what? Potato leaves. Sweet potato leaves. What else do they give goats? They give them nanda. So you find people, and you're like, really? Are they hoping to make money at any one point? Now, my biggest problem is actually not giving them those shrubs, because a mistake can be done. You know, when you are ignorant, you're like a baby. People will not arrest you for being ignorant.
You don't know any better.
But the problem is that you're ignorant and you don't think.
And you're not trying to learn.
Okay, you don't have where to learn from. Maybe you are in Chanamkaka, there is no electricity, you don't have a neighbor, you're about to die. It's okay. But you cannot think. You have been feeding your goat with maragara, biwata, and what? And nanda, and potato leaves for 10 years. The same goat has produced twice in 10 years. You're still giving it maragara. The same goat has only gained 0, if not reducing the weight. But you're still giving it the same. Ladies and gentlemen, what is wrong with us? So let's stop that. What do? You see this maragara. Maragara is very good for silage. Very, very good actually. I'm telling you, maragara can do very good silage if only we do it right. We crush it, we add maize bran, or we add molasses, keep it, store it. Let's ferment it a bit. You get my point? So it now comes and it has fat. It is going to help our goats gain fat. So mistake number 12 is tying goats on ropes. How many ropes are you going to buy?
200.
So 200 ropes for 200 goats. Then the kids.
Candy, you said 100 goats are not enough. So 200.
Guys, have you ever in your life, look around, have you ever seen a goat worth or weighing about 40 kilograms live weight and it is tied on rope? It never happened. Okay, think about goats in Luganda. They are called mbuzi. Mbuzi meaning getting lost.
Oh. Where's that it's from?
Yes.
Really?
Ekigiyise embuzi. Bagamba omusajja mukubi aba akuba. So embuzi eba ebula. Kategede embuzi eba ebula. So if it is embuzi,
let it ebula.
And it is never ever going to think about getting lost. You see, when they go on free range, they think they are lost now. They be enjoying. So that feeling alone will help them get a lot of weight. The feeling that they are lost from you, you can't see them. Kakati gwojikuto jirade kumugwa, it is in prison. Stress. Actually, this brings us to mistake number 13. When you bring or you transport goats, you need to give them a stress ant killer, an anti-stress biotic. Why do we do that? Because when goats travel, there is what we call relocation fever. Goats can die actually from it, and it has no cure. When you buy goats, let's say from YPA farm, and take them to Chirhura, you need to give them an anti-stress killer. Either before they start movement or immediately after they land. Why do we do that? We want to avoid mysterious death, because goats might get shocked, and when that fever gets into a goat, you can't cure it.
Really?
So mistake number 13 is make sure you have, but this goes back to the other mistake, I think it was around number 7, where we were talking about having someone permanent and someone who knows what they do. Mistake number 14 is looking for a good vet.
So it's one thing to have the vet. The vet needs to be exceptional at what he does.
You never have to look for a good vet. You need to look for exceptional vets, for the best. It doesn't matter how much you pay them. Never. Okay, let me show you slightly just why you need the best. Number 1, do you know a good vet treats goats? It makes sure they are okay. The best vets prevent goats from getting sick.
Okay.
Do you know how much I save from making sure that my goats will never ever get sick? Actually, the best vet never work. Best vets never work. Why? Because they already
get rid of the problem.
Exactly. They got rid of the problems before they even happen. And the good vet will always survive the goats. But do you know that even if he chooses these goats, I've already lost. In the process of curing the goats, I've already lost.
That's true. I'm with you.
You get my point?
Yeah.
So, make sure in doing business, in doing what we do, in making sure that we are surviving the goats, make sure you consider these mistakes and stop doing them. Mistake number 15 is going everywhere, all over the place, considering everyone right.
I'm officially confused, but that's what the short break that we are taking is for. While I ponder this mistake, we'll be right back. Please don't go away. Welcome back from that short break. We are glad that you're still with us. Don't forget to keep scanning the QR code on your TV. Keep those comments coming in. Hashtag NTV Seeds of Gold. We are always live on X, on YouTube, and the Your TV app channels. If you missed an episode, well, don't worry about it. We've got backup on the Your TV channels and YouTube, and you can catch your best episodes if you want to watch them all over again. Now, we are still learning the silly mistakes that we make in goat farming that could cost us our business and entire investment. And we were going on to mistake number 15.
Get a cup, put water, then put soil. Stir. Are you with me? Are you seeing what I'm saying? It is now water mixed with soil. It is like muddy water. Get my point? Huh? Let it settle. What will happen? Water up, soil down, water clean, that up, that down. Fairly
Water clear.
Now, if you ever again get something and stir,
it becomes muddy.
It becomes more dirty. Doesn't it make sense? Dirtier than it was in the first place.
Yes.
Remember, we started the first time. We waited and it settled. Then we started the second time. It now gets dirtier.
It does get
dirty. But if we start if we do the same thing like 3-4 times, we'll never ever have clean water again. Never take advice from someone unless they have been recommended by someone you trust. You get my point? Number 2, unless you have seen this person, do not talk. Do exactly what your dream is. For example, you don't know YPA, but you see what they do. Visit what they do. Learn what they do. Don't see Shira because she's behind her. There's goats. You think that is what she's a communicator. She's a TV person. She's not a goat farmer, right? Are you a goat farmer?
Yes, I am. You didn't ask. See? Assumption. So, that is mistake number 15. You're making it. Do not assume
exactly
that everyone that has been recommended is the right thing unless you are sure you have seen
I
it.
have worked with rich men, and this is what they say. I can't deal with you unless you're recommended by someone I have dealt with.
Yeah.
And this is working for them. And this is working for me too, because I started using it. Now, I'm telling you, very many people have a lot of advice, pieces of advice. They have calculations, they have really some good stuff. On the paper, it looks very good. But have they tried to do it?
Tangible evidence.
Until you try to do it. Until you try to do it. That is when it really becomes very hard on you. So don't take advice from many people. For example, there's someone I found online. You know, when I find something that is really very disturbing, I don't comment.
How do you mean disturbing?
Someone was saying, if you have goats, it's better, it's good that you have cows too. And this, if they are staying in the same place, you're saving space. Cows and goats staying in the same house, you're saving what?
In the same.
Yes. This was a piece of advice. Waggulu tekayo embuzi, wansi tekayo ente. Now, which kind of advice is that?
That's absurd.
Is it rabbit? Are we doing rabbits? What is that? Because the last time I checked, rabbits, they can be in floors and what. Then beneath each floor, you put iron sheets, then water and urine flows to one place, then you collect it from this side. Cows and goats in the same house. Some animals are really very terrible. Goats do not share space with animals.
Other animals
or birds. Even chicken, which is really, really very bad. You don't share goat houses with any other animal. Not rabbits, not sheep. Actually, sheep is it's actually worse.
Really?
Yes.
It's been quite common, you know, for a while.
It is a very huge mistake.
Worldwide, yeah.
Yeah, it is a very huge mistake.
And you're going to tell me why?
Let me show you. Sheep is a dirty animal. Very dirty. If you can really see. There are some animals that are really good, some types of sheep that are somehow, like the duper, but they also have to cut to trim off the tail. But sheep, in most cases, they don't remove the tail. And the tail is the source of all the diseases that attack the sheep and the goats. Because that tail is dirty. Even if you try to clean, it is always dirty and stinking. And it stores all the kind of pests, ticks, these things, the fleas that cause, the flea that bring anemia to our kids. You see, my kids are now resting. Are you seeing any kids trying to scratch? And this is soil. Should you have sheep here, you will have flea. This is soil, there is dust, but you see how kids are sleeping. All of them comfortably. Otherwise, all of them would be itching, and you would see the skin, their hair would be disorganized. Because every time they do like this, it remains stiff. But you see, it is flat. So it means tezina sekere, tezina chizibu chonna. Because they are not other animals to do that. That is why you were not here. I was rebuking the guys that were putting chicken. Chicken is good for eating, but it is not good for rearing with goats. Yes. Put your house there. Very far from what?
The goats.
From the goats. Naye kati omuntu osanganga mu kiyumba ky'ente waggulu ataddeyo enkoko. Enkoko zipamira ente. Zipama mu mmere. Waggulu w'embuzi ataddeyo ki? Enkoko. That is nonsense. Enjibwa. Are we together? Forget. Mbagamba balina enjibwa baba balina eddogo lyabwe. It is okay. Oba byamalogo basi byamalogo, I don't know. But whatever it is, let's not share the houses. Mistake number, I don't remember, but that number. We should never, ever think that goats want raised pieces. No. Are you seeing what I'm having here? This is only for kids. Kids below 1 week. Inside there is mattress, the grass mattress. Why? Baby soap. I remember when I had my baby, the baby was inside. He was so protected. You get my point? This is a baby. This is the only thing. The raised piece, let it be natural. These kids cannot have enough, cannot enjoy as much. You see, cannot enjoy as much as they are enjoying right now if they are on wood. So, apart from the expense, but you're also losing out.
Let me get some clarity here.
Yes.
Say I have this raised, because in people who are doing this in urban centers definitely will put up a structure.
Not a must.
That is,
yes.
a good number of them will think this is. So, if they put the grass, try to make it as natural as possible, so they don't have to sleep on the wood. Would that suffice?
No.
It's still a no-no.
It only works for kids. It doesn't work for goats.
Okay.
You get my point? Why are we doing that? Kids are fragile. They are vulnerable. You get my point? They are vulnerable and they are prone to diseases. They are not yet. They don't have yet the stamina to resist. That is why we are protecting them away. You get my point? Then we also shall take them to maternity wards. Get my point?
Yeah.
Where they will feed from until they are at least 1 month or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Get my point? But they don't. This is good. So mistake number 17 is having this. You find it is in a place, then you remove it because you want to make a flat house. It's not a bed for a human being. Come on. Even actually cows like this.
Yeah.
Cows like a biswa. Because the other place is going to be dumpy. Let it be slanty for easy drainage.
Of course.
You get my point? Number 2, let it have raised pieces that are natural.
Yeah.
All that goats want is a shed. From
it.
what? Too much sunshine, just in case they come back to take water. Number 2 or 3, rain. Simple. See, you're making it so sophisticated. Mistake number 18, don't be so sophisticated. This is not a complex. You're not building a tower, my friend. You're building a goat house. And you're doing a goat farm. Goat. G-O-A-T. Goat. Only 4. But you're making it so sophisticated as if you're doing surgery, as if you're doing masters in econometrics. No, this is goatology. It's as simple. From Chana Mukaka, you do goatology and do business. So don't be simple. The simpler you get, the better. Mistake number 19, workers. How do we choose our workers? How are they motivated?
Human resources.
Yes, you need a good human resource. Omanya abantu engeri gye bakikola. Shira, winayo akavubuka akasobola okunundira embuzi. Shira ng'akubira kali akaana. The best this guy has done is run after Nsenene, and they did not catch them. You get my point? They ran after Nsenene and they failed. So they are failures of Nsenene runners, grasshoppers. That is all they have done at the Charu. Of course, they have not thought about their dream or their future, but these are the people you're giving your farm to manage. What do they have to lose? Chofula bakuba embuzi yo n'agita n'adduka.
Ninga lwaki tadduka?
Kati kiki ekimugana okudduka? Alina ki? Ennyumba ne bwejja byonna byalina abirina ku mubiri. All that they have, they move with it.
Oh, well, that makes so much more sense. That makes utter sense. There's nothing he has to lose.
He has nothing to lose. You can't pay someone 100,000 and you expect them to take care of your 100 goats. Stop that nonsense.
He's getting firmer and firmer. We're going to take another short commercial break, and when we return, he will get more firm. Yeah. But don't go away. It's insightful. Welcome back. Human resources.
Yep. I say, having someone paid 100,000 to manage, but I don't know what gets to us farmers, especially the phone farmers, the way they can have lugezi nkusasula sente mitwalo 10. Let's say, okay, even if you go to Katale Kamubula and you buy each goat at 200,000, get my point? 100 times 200,000, that is 20 million shillings. Who is managing this 20 million shillings? This person. And what are you paying them?
100,000.
How will they really do? Are they qualified? If their brain can tell them that 100,000 is okay, do you think they will understand that 20 million is actually more valuable? We create problems from day one. This person taking 100,000 for a job of management, they actually don't care. They have no future. They have not actually thought about that money, or they are so hopeless that they don't know what they are going to do, because 100,000 per month, that is around 3,300 shillings per day.
Or they're really, really at their lowest, and
maybe they are like at their rehabilitation.
And they're like, you know what, I gotta start from
somewhere.
And
this is the person you have given your management of the farm, and you're actually safe. I have a what? A manager. Manager uliwa. Bila simu tokwata. This is what I'm saying. To avoid that mistake, get professional people. Pay them their worth. Then demand them results.
Sure.
What good is it to have an incompetent person who you pay so little but makes you lose so much? An ordinary vet will go for 500,000. Paravet, not actually vet, paravet. You get my point? And this paravet will increase your productivity by maybe 30%. If you see that 30%, even if you give them 5% of 30%, you have 25%. And this will be way much enough for them. And if you get a good vet, they'll go for maybe 1 million. A good vet. And they'll go for maybe 1 million. And they'll increase your productivity by 50%. 50%, give them 10% of the 50%. Already they're the ones making their own what? Money. And if you get an exceptional vet, you'll pay them enough. Maybe 2 million, maybe 3, maybe 5, maybe 10, depending on the herd size.
Yeah.
But what you pay them, they will make it. For example, here at YPA, we have targets every season, which is 6 months. So every season, you must achieve what you're supposed to achieve. Failure to do that, it hits you.
Yeah.
It hits you. Naye kakati omuntu gwe mitwalo 10 omubanjo. How do you because me, if I can't demand results, then I don't have the power.
Yeah.
But I must be able to torture you and torment you with the pressure because I give you something worse. Naye oliyogenda muyombesa mu emirundi ejjambire. Kubanga tomuwa sente actually akuyamba buyambi. Kola ya luzi kiyamba. Ladies and gentlemen, we are failing on management simply because we get poor people. Let me give you an example. YPA does management for farmers.
Yeah.
And we don't want your pay. We want to make our own pay. How does it work? You give us 1,000 goats. And we make sure in 1 year we have multiplied by 2. At least minimum. Failure to do that, we don't demand anything. To a day. But should we make 1,000 as profit,
It's a percentage.
we will take 30%. 30% commission of what we have brought on table. How bad is that?
So at the end of the day, you must produce results.
Thank you.
must.
And we must, there's a standard, there's a cap. We don't produce below 100% profit and demand. Kabaka wedemu. And this is offered. By the way, people call me asking me your number. This is funny. We are talking about goats. Instead of asking me about goats, you're asking me about cereal. Can you afford her even?
Tell them.
Because you should. Panang. We are talking about goats, and meaning we are talking about money. So manage your goats well. After managing your goats well, cereal will be available. Ladies and gentlemen, these mistakes are not hard to eliminate. Very easy. Then, mistake number 20 or 21. Have you seen, how do they call it?
Bomba.
The bomba, mugongo, backpack. Nenga akola chi, manyi ga kisajja. This is what your Jaja did. But we are not talking about Jaja in business. We are talking about yourself. You can't do Jaja and make money. Why? Goats are not human beings. Goats have skin. The skin is so hard. But also, the skin has fur or hair. This hair is thick. Why does it have hair? To protect it from rain and direct sunshine. Did you know that it can rain on goats and they don't get wet? Let me take it to birds, you'll understand it better. You know that it can rain and the bird will protect its kids in the wings, in the feathers.
Yeah.
And they will not get any piece of water. Any drop of water will not reach the chicken or whatever.
The chicks.
The youngs. The young ones of chicken is what? Chick.
Chick.
But at Abawala be Kampala by chick.
And they're cute.
Ah, okay. So those chicks can be protected. Because whenever it rains on the feathers or on the hair or on the fur, it drops down. And you see, goats have a kazingiriro. Are you seeing here? I don't know if the camera can pick. This is the point where the hair starts. Are you seeing? And it is organized in a manner that is sloping. From the back, sloping downwards. Why? Because water should be actually able to flow. Anything that falls should be actually able to. It is even a protective measure that God gave the goats to protect themselves from wild animals. If it grabs, it is slippery. Thank you. So here you are with your kabomba. Your kabomba has pressure 0. It is under pressure. Actually, if it was supposed to die, it would die of under what? Under pressure, low pressure. So it is now just dropping at a pressure that is less than the pressure of the rain. Rain cannot go to the skin, but you're now using a pressure that is lower than the rain itself. So goats are going to die of diseases. 16 diseases from East Coast fever, meningitis, heart water, a lot of them. 16 other diseases because of ticks. Ticks alone. Woo! Are we together? So, from tomorrow, this kabomba is 500,000. Even if it is 600,000, it's saving you a lot. You know, a goat will be okay, healthy, running up and down, and it will collapse at once. It has been okay. Only that it is now gone. Problem is what?
No pressure.
This is not gym. This is not gym. Let's use a pressure pump. And let's do it every week at least. Who does it once a month? Someone who is doing intensive on zero grazing. But if animals are moving on free range like what YPA does, part of what we do, make sure it is on every week. It is on the list. that you're supposed to do every week. And the other thing is making sure that we have drugs. This is a mistake. It is a mistake to make sure that we have drugs available.
How so?
How do you plan to spend on sickness? Edanga tukula. My mother used to have Panadol, paracetamol at home. It means she was expecting us to get sick anytime. You get my point? We are supposed to make sure vaccines are available, not drugs. Because these are two different things. A pharmacy, a vet pharmacy is different from a farm. But you have all types of drugs. All that we should have is a kit, not drugs, unnecessary drugs. We should have routines, dewormers, we should have vaccines, we should have caricides, we should have anti-inflammatories. These are things that that are inevitable. But you find someone carrying the whole vet, every piece they have at a vet pharmacy, they have at the farm. Let's make farm smart. Let's make the farm smart. Let's do money. Let's do business. Those funny mistakes, they are making us lose a lot of money. Mistake endala gye tukola, it is to go and have the kids stay with the mothers full time. Mothers cannot, you see, this guy is here sleeping, but if the mother or the other goat that is not the mother bent down a bit, picked it and raised it up to this height, then let it down, you would lose it. How? The skin is very soft, so it is easy to pierce through it. You get my point? So that is why we have the maternity ward. They go feed from there. You get my point?
Yeah.
They only come here in the morning, but in the night they can't stay here. We have this for the very young ones, for the maturing, and also what others do, they do that. Kids of 1 month, kids of 1 week, kids of 2 weeks, kids of 1 day, they are all in the same place. But remember, the kid of 1 month is now like at 10, 12 kilograms. It is going to step at a kid of 2 kilograms, which has been just born today. It can kill it because it is jumpy, it doesn't rest. So have kids of the same age in the same place. Then these other ones that can run, put them to the other side. Let them stay there overnight. Then in the morning, bring them here. Why? It might also rain. When it rains in the night and they are there, they will all run here. So when they run here, it could fail to locate its mother in the night. And guess what? It can be hit by rain. And that's very much bad for, it's actually worse, if not the worst thing that can. Rain alone can kill a kid. Rain alone. So that is why you see they are protected. Even the maternity ward is protected. Lastly, but not least, you should have what we call a quarantine. Quarantine is what? A sick bay. Even at school, we used to have it. School, imagine a sick bay at school, but at the farm, you don't have a sick bay. So if an outbreak breaks, where do you keep those infected goats? Quarantine, COVID. They used to preserve you.
I'm done at preserve.
Yes, they used to they used to keep you aside. So this helps us to this saves us from losing a lot of goats in case of a breakdown. An epidemic can come, a disaster can come. You need to be protected. And the other thing is making sure that we have insurance. I have given you a lot of tips. You can use them, or you can choose to ask for Shira's number. When you go on social media, look out for YPA, Youth Platform Africa. Learn. Vakushira. She's beautiful, but there's nothing you're going to do about it. If insurance is the last thing you must do. At YPA, if goats die, we resurrect them.
Excuse me?
At YPA, if goats die, we resurrect them. How? Through insurance. We are protected. We protect our income. We protect our livestock. I am not ready to lose 10,000 goats at the same time. Guess what? Catastrophes will always come. Disasters will always come. But how prepared are you? I'm not ready. I've been there before. I've lost 1,500 goats a day. 1,500. So I'm not ready to go down that road again. How do I cover that? How do I make that happen? That never happens again. I do insurance. It is actually very cheap. The government of Uganda has contributed to our premium. Instead of 7%, we can pay 3%. Imagine. 3%. This is around 50,000, 70,000 per goat. A goat worth of how much? Too much. You get my point? So make sure you have insurance, you have at least those SOPs put in place. Visit YPA. If you don't have the time to learn, because the last time you wanted to build a house, you did not go to Makerere and do engineering. What did you do? You looked for an engineer who studied that. So do the same. Let us, the experts, do it for you. Either with us or we can do it at your farm. But we would prefer doing it at your farm. If you have the land, if you have the passion, we can do it. Then we set targets, we do an MOU, we manage and meet the market demand.
He says he doesn't want to sleep here, but we all know he does. He would spend all day telling you about those goats, but he's right. You cannot afford these little silly mistakes. And whatever you do, do not afford to stop watching NTV Seeds of Gold. We will join you again next week. That's all we had for you today. Keep those comments coming in. #NTV Seeds of Gold.